This is Papa Smurf. You're listening to Our Lifestyle, the podcast, with ODB and the mayor.
Yeah, if you insert it like halfway.
Oh, you just put the tip in?
Yeah, and like if you insert it halfway, it doesn't recognize that it exists. It's not there. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know. She usually loves just the tip, though.
JTTFAM or JTTFAS for a minute or a second? Like
usually for about 2 minutes.
Yo, it's our Lifestyle Podcast episode 285. Man, we're going to talk about so much on this episode. Man, 1985 is really what I wanted to title this one. But Mike, he had a gun to my head and he said, no, we're going to call this one Mini Truckin Nats. I don't know why. But Mike, are you there, brother?
Yo. I'm here, brother.
Dude, that was not the normal Mike intro, bro. You got to hit us again, man. Give us the Miggity Mike, the weather report, mayor.
Well, this is Miggity Mike the Mayor checking in from good old sunny Florida, and right now it's about 92 degrees and nice clear skies and not a cloud in the sky. It's absolutely beautiful down here in Southwest Florida.
Is the butt snorkeler out?
Dude, I am looking at two chicks right now at the pool, and they are in bathing suits, enjoying this beautiful sun out here, and they are enjoying some of that neon. No, actually, let's try Freon poisoning.
No doubt. So check this out. We want to thank our title sponsors, including Scraping the Coast, which is part of the Custom Car Show production fam. Just know the 20th anniversary of STC, better known as Scraping the Coast. Scraping the Coast, rather. It's going down, of course, last weekend in June. It's June 24th, 25th, 26th in Biloxi. Mike, it's Scraping the Coast. That's SCRAPIN, thecoast.com. And we can't forget Cordian Team. Now, although they had to throw the towel in for Mini Truck Showdown, they are telling me, my sources in Moscow are telling me that Kern County Showdown is going down next year in February. So he said just be patient, everyone. Right, Mike?
Whatever he says, man. Whatever he says.
So check this out, dude. We've got to keep the streak alive, Mike. I mean, because you like streaking, right? You like streaking, right? Or the streak.
Streak. Yeah.
3+ years. And, this one, so we're going to hit some of you guys, of course, on the way to Mini Nats, and some of you guys are going to be, and ladies are going to be listening on the way home. But this one is going to be a Mini Truckin Nats, extravaganza, kind of a, Mike, remember when they would have this special report and it would come in, we got a special report. This is kind of going to be our special report for this week. And believe it or not, I know we're going to lose some listeners right now. We're not going to have any other guest on this episode, Mike. So we're screwed, man.
We're definitely not screwed because we all know everybody tunes in to hear ODB.
You're too funny, man. But we are going to talk about Mini Nats. We'll cover a few things. We still got trivia, of course, but being that we have a short week, it's important that we kind of get going. So let's dive in. We want to thank Graphics Mafia for the overview this week. It's GRAPHIX Mafia.com, and it's it's Ryan and who, Mike?
Hey, buddy.
Buddy and Ryan, not to be confused with Buddy Ryan. They will take care of you. It's GRAPHIX Mafia.com. If you're at a show, hit them up. Go by their booth. They can make stickers, decals. They can do things for truck club logos, sponsor logos. Going to SEMA, they can take care of you. If you've got an old logo like I had with Colorado Custom, they can scan it and they can print it, Mike. So they are the fine folks up in Jayville, Graphics Mafia. All right.
Is Jayville Jacksonville?
Jabronieville, right?
Oh, okay. Just checking. Just making sure.
That's a city, right?
Oh, so, absolutely.
I've never been there. I know the mail has to go there.
Duval County.
Right. So, Mike, the last episode recap, dude, real quick, bro. Tell me.
Dude, slow down. You don't have to be real quick.
No, listen.
This is not your wife. Listen to me,
okay? I talked to Carl off the record, we had him on last week to talk Lovezilla, right? He's a little worried when I told him the ideas that we've come up with for Project Banana Hammock. He's kind of trying to maybe go back to, he's thinking about crushing Lovezilla because he's worried about, the DeLorean doors, and you're doing the stainless steel body. He's got aluminum and all that. How does that make you feel? I mean, he's got over $500,000 in Lovezilla, and here you are coming up ready to freaking knock off, like a Mike Tyson deal.
Well, considering the fact that, like you said, he's got 500,000 in his, I don't think he really has too much to worry about when it comes to Project Gone Postal.
Well, here's the thing. I was telling people, how everybody's getting excited about the Goldwing doors. I call them DeLorean doors, the DDs. What I was explaining to someone is the last I heard, you had acquired a wrecked DeLorean, and you were going to cut the doors off of it. So when you walk up to your truck, I remember we were talking, and you were saying, I was going, well, you can't leave the DeLorean doors stainless. You might as well make the whole Mazda, stainless panels, dude.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I kind of like the yellow, so I think I'll just keep the yellow.
All right, so check this out. What did you think, though? Lovezilla, cool dude, right, Carl?
Dude, cool dude, and hey, I like the fact that he's been around for a long time, and now he's got a chance to build probably one of the baddest mini trucks out there ever. So definitely wish him a lot of luck, and can't wait to see his finished product.
Yeah, and I was most impressed with the fact that he said, hey, he's looking to drive this thing, and someone had chimed in, I forget who it was, and they said, hey, here's a 200 mile an hour, I guess S10, or I think it was an S10, and there's probably a few possibly out there, but there's no doubt that there's not going to be one to this caliber. I mean, it's basically a one-off vehicle is what we've come to the conclusion, so it was pretty cool. But I also, although I want to give a tip of the cap, again, Carl, thank you so much for coming on. He's a listener, just a great dude. He's out there hustling. But it was also kind of awesome to sit down with Chuck Dog, because Chuck Dog, he's down with OLP, and he has been willing, he said, to do whatever he can for the cause. You know what I'm saying? And he's a good dude.
Yeah. Well, hey, me and Chuck Dog just booked our flights, and we're flying out. We're heading out to Relaxing in the Park come May 20th. Definitely looking forward to that one.
That's funny, because the other day he was calling, Yeah, he was saying a bunch of, good things about you, Mike. He's calling you a good pal and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, good old boy, man.
Well, hey, that's good to hear, because we're going to be stuck on an airplane together.
Yeah, and you won't, I mean, dude, I'm just throwing this out
Jay,
there.
He wouldn't be the first talking shit about me, so he definitely ain't going to be the last.
Hey, for the record, Chuck wasn't saying anything bad. He just was saying he's looking forward to seeing the truck. The project truck. So.
Yeah. That one. Yep.
Right. But, Mike, I am here to announce, I mean, I know you're going to be happy. A lot of people are. You're not going to have to wear a mask on that flight, it sounds like.
Oh, are you serious?
No, you're not going to have to.
I was so used to wearing the mask. I'm actually kind of disappointed.
Yeah, I think if evolution continues, our kids will be born with masks. If we can't, So, like monkey, was it something like that?
Well, all I know is you said kids born with mask. We're not having no more kids, so I don't have to worry about it.
Last episode recap brought to you by the fine folks at Lone Star Throwdown. Later this year, the pre-registration is going to be open. I heard Lonnie's going to go off the top ropes to make sure that it opens at the right time. Radar's talking about it's going to be the biggest, baddest next year in February. Conroe, it's the last weekend, of course, every year in February, rather. And just know LoneStarThrowdown.com. We'll keep you posted when the pre-reg opens. But, Mike, I'm not going to tell anyone until I pre-reg. You know what I mean?
Well, you got to let me know when it opens, too, so I can get my pre-reg in.
Dude, I've got a bot that I have that lives on that site. And as soon as they make the update, it tweets me. You know what I mean? So...
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's always at the beginning of August.
Don't say it.
Oh,
yeah, it's December, I think, right? December.
Yeah,
Mark
it's
your
December.
calendars, December 1st, right?
Well, the only problem is we can't really say that, because then they're going to be like, well, the guys over at OLP said December.
We'll just let you know, because, look, some people do procrastinate, but know this. I pre-register as much as I can, and then, of course, I don't end up bringing anything. So this year, I am sticking to I'm bringing my damn car. Okay, it better be bagged, I hope, by then. So looking forward to it. And then I do want to throw out, you have the classic truck throwdown. Mike mentioned this recently, and the fine folks over at Lone Star Throwdown, not that they don't have enough going on. There's some fantastic folks. You can follow Classic Truck Throwdown, and it's going to be June 30th through July 2nd of 2023. So big stuff there, big news. All right, Mike, the general updates. So here's where we're at, Mike. Give us the lowdown when you're going to gallivant out of Naples area, what the plan is for Wednesday, and then how we're going to peel out of my area, later in the week.
Well, the plan is all morning before I go to work, I'm going to go pick up the rental van. Going to go to work, go take care of all my business that I got to take care of, and this is on Wednesday. Going to come back home, get home, and we're going to load up. Wait for the traffic on 75 to die down. Then we're going to head on up to the Tampa area, and I believe it's what is it, like exit 275? I think is what it is that you live off of.
I don't even know, bro. I don't know how you memorize them.
Bro, you live so far off the exit, ain't nobody going to find your ass. Believe me. So I've been there I don't know how many times, and I still have to follow GPS to get to your place. So don't because ain't nobody going to find you once they even get off that 275. So no worries. Don't worry. So we're going to stay. Then come Thursday morning, first thing, sun comes out. We're going to be over at the Ballard compound, and we're going to be picking your ass up, throwing all the shit in, and hauling ass to Maggie Valley. So I'm not good at giving out times, but it will be early. I know that.
Can't wait to gallivant out. And dude, there is that cafe that I kind of want to stop at up towards Gainesville to get food. Can we please?
Yeah, I believe it's called Risque Cafe.
No, don't say it here. We got to edit this out. I know it's a different cafe. It's like something else. Is that it?
Oh, okay. Well, I don't remember which other cafe you're referring to, because the one that we usually always stop at is always Risque Cafe. Right. And I believe that's where we met the butt smuggler. Was there at Risque Cafe. It's a real classy joint.
Yeah, we always see a red S10 with a topper there. That's body dropped with graphics now.
Is that the same one that's got graphics now?
Yeah, by Feltham Fab.
Yes, that's correct. I don't know what that guy's always doing there, but every time we are there, we always see the S10, but we never see the person that owns that S10.
Yeah, he's got the real cool wife. She likes to go too, right? I think, is that what we're talking about? The same people?
Oh, I didn't know he was married. Oh, wait, that's right. The guy did just get married. I forgot about that. That's correct.
Yeah. Come on, Mike. I mean, check your binder.
Hey.
Here. You got your binder in front of you when we record, right?
Well, of course. I always do. So when you say I get a tick mark, I make sure I put it in there quick before you take it away.
When you say banana, I say hammock. Banana, hammock, project banana.
Postal, postal, gone, postal.
So, Mike, talking about the general updates, here's where the game has changed. I remember myself going to shows, and you kind of get there like Friday night just so you can get up Saturday and do the show, and then if you had enough time off, you could kind of peel out Sunday after awards. Dude, the game has changed. Jason Bell and team have made Mini Nats such a destination event. You got folks like Phil Fowler, you got Diener, Fatty B, and so many others. I'm sure the Exterminator, dude. The Poe Exterminator?
The Poe Exterminator, that's correct.
One of our biggest supporters. They have already gallivanted on in. And a lot of these guys were texting me saying, listen, I know Mike's the gallivanting man. but we've got him beat this week. And Mike, even you with like 600 hours of time off, all of these fine folks have already taken off the entire week, bro.
I got to debate that 600 hours because I know it's 28. So I got to do some quick math here. Go ahead. Do some quick math. I got to see if your 600 hours are correct. Let's see. 28 times 8. Actually, it's 224 hours because that's 28 days at 8 hours a day. It's 224 hours of vacation time.
Well, dude, I'm telling you what. It's pretty cool to see everybody in town already. So congrats to everyone that's gotten there. Dude, Mini Nats has taken over social media.
Did you see Fatty B's post? He painted his truck black.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I don't know why he's so excited about painting his truck black, but he was all excited about his new color, and the picture he posted, the truck was black.
Dude, what the saying, once you go BlackBerry phone, you have a BlackBerry phone, don't you? Still?
Well, it's the BlackBerry Flip.
Right, because here's the crazy thing. Like you'll go, Mike, hit me, and he'll go, no, BBM me. And I was like, dude, I'm not into that. And he goes, no, BlackBerry Messenger me. I was like, what?
Oh, okay.
Is that your code word still, BBM me?
Yeah, sure. I had no clue what the hell that meant, but I'll go with it. I'll go with it, dog. It's all good. Well, hey, we talked about mini nats. Let's give a little bit of info here. And this is coming right off. One thing that you guys definitely have to remember, if you registered your truck, and this is no joke, no lie, do not even try this, because it does not matter who you are. If you registered your truck, you better make sure you got your ticket to get through that gate. Because if you don't have your ticket, you're not getting your vehicle in. Just saying.
But Mike, I pre-registered, and
Yeah.
it's at my house, man. I can I send you a photo?
Guess what? It doesn't matter.
No.
It doesn't matter.
Hold on. I just got a new dog, okay, and he bit into the envelope, and it ripped, and it's gone, man. How can I get another one, man?
Well, you better make him shit it out and put it back together, and you got to have that ticket to get in that gate. If you don't have your ticket, don't even bother bringing your truck.
You don't understand, man. Like I just drove from Hawaii, and I don't know how. I mean, dude, you have to let me in. I'm cool.
Well, let's put it this way, Jay. And that dog that you're talking about, make sure he's on a leash, and you're accompanying him at all times.
Okay. Well, I mean,
all right.
But these things, what we just reenacted, right? That wasn't a reenactment. These things can and do happen, right? Because, Mike, you've ran shows before. You kind of know, like an EBGD, you know that sometimes there are some bamboozling attempts, right? There are attempts, but in the court of mini trucking law, they get thrown out, bro.
Well, let's just put it this way. Registration is closed, and you better make sure you got your ticket in hand to get through that gate. If not, you're not coming through. And don't be getting mad at the staff. Don't be getting mad at Jason Bell. You have been warned many
Mike,
times.
I've got tickets for 1,000. You want in the Super Bowl? Dude.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you want fucking 50-yard line, or what do you want? Press box? What are you looking for?
Well, just as long as you don't do any burnouts, you can sell those tickets for as much as you want.
Don't say that. Okay. So, the general updates, we're going to talk about more in a minute. Brought to you by Mini Nats. We'll, of course, be there this weekend. We would ask that you follow the hashtag Mini Nats. Of course, you could follow OLP. We ask that you also turn on post notifications, whether it's photos, videos, reels, you name it. We're going to have the pedal so stomped that we're probably going to run out of fuel, and we're not going to have enough to fuel back up. But we're doing it for the love of the scene. Mike, before we talk more about Mini Nats, are you ready, players? Trivia with Mike. Are you ready, Mike?
Okay, players, now it's time to get serious.
Oh, shit. Trivia with Mike. Man, are you sure you don't want to talk more about Mini Nats and we'll just skip Trivia with Mike?
Dude, we got to get in here, man, because the Airhead Nation was blasting me saying I'm throwing you some more curveballs or softballs.
Well, dude, Dizzy Dizzy was talking shit about me on their damn podcast, the Custom Scene podcast that you guys need to make sure you tune in and listen to week after week after week, because they just keep putting out 2 and 3. They're definitely unprofessional, but you still need to listen to them, okay? And that's Glenn saying that, by the way. And I'm just trying to figure out who the hell is Riley. That's all I want to know. And why is Riley not here anymore? And why isn't Riley coming back?
Yeah, and I want to learn more about these leader lines for the belt-driven compressors. You know what I'm saying? I think we need to get the lowdown on what caused the issue. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. Hey, but you know what? It's all good. That the best part about that whole story is he did it with his son, and they drove it down to the gas station, and the people were asking questions to his son, and that's cool. It's cool they did that together.
Real deal. Now, you see Mike is stalling a little bit, but
I'm already started stalling. I love it, man. I love the stall tactic.
Now, this one's not going to be like anything about brunch, but here's what I want to throw this at you, Mike, and I don't know if you know movies like I do, right?
Bro, you said brunch, and I'm a fat guy, so I love me some food. So let's talk brunch.
So directed by, some people are already going to have it by here, boom, John Hughes, the legendary, rest in peace, director, okay? All of his movies took place kind of in or around the Chicago area, okay? That's another one, right? But this group of folks, they were 5 high school students, and they meet in Saturday detention and discover how they have a lot more in common than they thought. It came out in February of '85, written, produced, and directed by John Hughes. I am going to tell you some of the stars because I don't know that this will help you out. Emilio Estevez, Antonio Michael Hall, Judd Nelson, Molly Ringwald, and Ali Sheedy, teenagers from different high school cliques who spend, as I mentioned, a Saturday in detention with their authoritarian assistant principal, played by Paul Gleason, dude. It's not a cult classic. It's an all-time classic, okay? And the media subsequently referred to the film's 5 main actors, as members of a group called the Brat Pack.
The Brat Pack.
So, I mean, dude, I know you're not an 80s, theme, okay? Like our one of, dude, a guy I love following on Instagram, a couple of them, man. But the 80s Garage, so many of you are following him and seeing all the bikes and all the G.I. Joe stuff and the truckster. Shout out to the 80s Garage. He's a listener. He's a great rad historian. I know he knows this one, Mike. So I have a feeling that you could have a lot of backlash and hate if you somehow couldn't, somehow muster up the answer on this one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I hear that.
The movie takes place Saturday, March 24th, 84, though, and that's when it takes place. And then it was a fictional high school, Shermer High School. They reported 8 a.m. for the all-day detention.
Gotcha. Hey, did I tell you another important fact that there's no trailers on the showgrounds after Thursday? Absolutely
but
no trailers on the showgrounds for Mini Nets.
But I don't have the engine in yet. I'm just going to back it in real quick on Friday morning, right? Real quick.
Well, but no trailers, though. The trailers cannot go through that gate after Thursday. Absolutely another one of these must. And yes, I'm stalling because I'm sitting here thinking about movies, and I'm thinking about 1985. And I remember, do you remember Teen Wolf? Now,
yes,
Michael J. Fox was in Teen Wolf, okay?
Yes,
and Teen Wolf was a high school, they went to school, he got picked on, he played basketball.
Love
and
Teen
so,
Wolf.
Yeah, dude, that was like that was an absolute, dude, when he's surfing on top of the van when they're driving around and they're playing the Beach Boys, dude, that was awesome. And then when you also said something about school, also around that time period, and I don't know if it's exactly 85, but I just remember Weird Science.
Oh, dude, the best science.
The hottest teacher of all those movies ever, dude, was fucking Weird Science, dude. But you know what though? I'm gonna say You had me at brunch. And as soon as you said brunch,
Oh, get the
I don't know
F out
what
of
that
here.
triggered.
You're not that good, Mike. Are you?
Bro, as soon as you said brunch, because you know what? There's one thing that I could eat
Ooh, wait,
fucking
hold on,
all
hold
day.
on, hold on. This is the family podcast, Mike. I got to edit this out, okay? We've got, right? Okay, so go ahead. What were you saying?
I was going to say breakfast.
Oh.
I can eat breakfast all day long. Okay. I
Okay.
don't know where you were going with that. But, and I don't know if I told you that spectator armbands for Mini Nats is $10.
That's it?
All weekend long, bro. $10, bro.
See, real
they
quick,
can be purchased at the gate for $10.
That ties into LCD Podcast, episode 50. Justin Wyatt, the big homie, he was on there, and he was talking about keeping things economical, especially for families that got to drive a few hours away. It's easily $200, $300, $400 day. Jay Bell and team are keeping things economical, so thanks, Jay.
Hey, absolutely. And you know something else that is a must? As soon as you get those spectator armbands, go right around the corner and pick up your show shirt. Because if you don't pick up your show shirt at Mini Nats, as soon as you get there, those things will be gone. So when you're getting your armband, when you're pre-registered, when you're you're getting your registration sticker and you're coming through the gate, go ahead and go right around the corner to the left, and right there is where the merchandise will be sold. So get those show shirts, get those decks, and then after y'all are done with that, go park your vehicle and come on over to the OLP booth, because we're gonna have a lot of badass shit for you guys to pick up, and don't forget your VIP passes. But Jay, we were going to go back to, you were asking me a question about the trivia, and bro, you said brunch. First thing I thought of was the Breakfast Club.
Damn,
I'm not going to lie, it was the Breakfast Club, bro. And I tell you what, one thing I hated about that movie, who the hell wants to go to school on a Saturday? You already dreaded going to school Monday through Friday, and then you got to go to school, the tension on a Saturday. But I tell you what, they had a lot of fun that Saturday, though. I do have to say that.
Yeah, we got to get you one of the gloves, man, that Emilio was wearing, bro. Make you know what I'm saying? Not Emilio, the other guy. You could pull off wearing gloves, couldn't you?
Bro, I wear gloves every single day at work, so I can rock some some gloves, brother.
Dude, do you? Oh, because you're what's it called, casing the joint, or what? How do you pronounce it?
Casing my mail, maybe.
Oh, okay. I thought when you told me that one time, I thought you meant like that's how the smuggler works. You case out the deal and then you infiltrate. But maybe I could have heard you wrong.
No. You heard me absolutely correct. And my boy Glenn Brown is talking to that. He wants to get a job at the post office and come up there and hang out with me. Well, I'm telling you, Glenn, there's not much that we can get done inside the post office if we're going through all the smut mail. You know what I'm saying? But another important item that we got to remember, Jay, is please, guys, do not block the road leading into Mini Nats. We cannot block the road this year. Last year, we walked out of our motel, Holiday Inn, right across the street from the show, and the line was already like 2 miles down the road. Guys, this year we cannot do that. Jay Bell and staff has asked us, please do not do that prior to the show. We cannot block that road.
Yeah, so do us a favor. Many of you are going to be there on Facebook. I know I'm the last to probably tell you this. Go on and search Southeast, one word, Southeast, and then Mini Truckin, one word, Nationals, one word. So 3 words, Southeast Mini Truckin Nationals. Put that you're going. That group, that discussion in that official event page, group, whatever you want to call it, there's a lot of good information in there, okay? So you have people going, asking questions. You have people responding. You have the tentative schedule that was posted that we're going to cover in a few minutes. But just know any kind of late-breaking stuff, it's all going to go in there. And many of us have our phones, and you can even turn on post notifications for Instagram, but we know Facebook's really kind of the main thing. So I'm following that page. I've added it. You can even add that event to your calendar right from Facebook. But Mike, great job. A Trivia with Mike brought to you by our family over at AccuAir. Believe it or not, AccuAir.com is live and popping with some of the coolest stuff. Not only air management, but oh, by the way, they've got AccuAir Life products, and the products also include keychains, hats, koozies, you name it. You can even join their exclusive email list right on their website. Just go to products, select a product, and you'll see the pop-up right there. Mike, I got to get one of those air fresheners, dog. You know what I'm saying? $4.95? Dude, sign me up, cuz.
$4.95. Hey, I'm all about, making your ride smell and smell fresh and clean. You know what I'm saying?
So fresh and so clean. All right, so Mike, the last main segment is the scene updates, dude. So here we go, mini Nats, right? You and I we've been trying to memorize the schedule, but you don't have to do that if you go into Facebook and type in Southeast Mini Truckin Nationals. So, Mike, make sure I kind of got this right. You got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and here's the simple thing. Friday, Saturday is 9 to 5, right? Think of that old song, working 9 to 5. Sunday, 9 to 2. And, Mike, why is it so important to have the show a shorter time on Sunday?
Because everybody's got to get back on the road and haul ass home.
You know it. Registration's closed. Mike said it. Spectators. Mike, how much are the bands again?
$10.
And guess what? That's a weekend band. I mean, that to me, Mike, you'd be hard-pressed to get $10 worth of entertainment for only $10, right? I mean, dude, times are tough, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's not necessarily true, man. $4.95 Pornhub, a month, bro.
No. AccuAir, AccuAir air fresheners. Is that what you said? $4.95?
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I said. Yeah. $4.95 AccuAir air fresheners. You're correct. My bad.
Cool. No burnouts.
I was listening to Dizzy Don Davis. He's talked about that other $4.95 thing.
Smart man. No burnouts. No trailers inside gates on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. No dropping off items inside the gate. Only registered vehicles can be brought through. Pets must be on a leash. Now, Mike, this is the tough one because when Hank, he has some mayor. He's been knighted by the mayor there apparently. So Hank is the only animal that I've seen in that town that can get around and kind of move around freely without a leash. But all other pets, right? I mean, domesticated animals have to be on leashes, right?
Oh, absolutely. But if you do see Hank walking around, yes, he does like wearing a leash. So don't be alarmed that it's normal for Hank.
Real deal. Now, Mike, I saw something about. Explain to me the sticker and the armband. Why do you have to have both?
Well, basically, the sticker is for your vehicle, and that's going to get your vehicle through the gate. And your armband is for the person, and it's going to get the person through the gate. It's real simple, guys. It helps the staff know that you're supposed to be in there, and it helps the staff know that your vehicle's supposed to be in there by having the window sticker on the vehicle and the armband on your wrist.
Now, they're talking about the official show shirts. You have to go to a certain booth. Why can't you just go to the football game, Mike, and buy them from the guy outside that has he's pushing the cash and carry cart, and he's got all the balloons and stuff. Can I buy my official show shirts there?
Well, I mean, you can, but unfortunately, it's probably not going to be printed by Graphic Disorder, and it's not going to be the legit, Mini Nats shirt.
Oh, so we want to have the official.
Yes, and if you want to have the official, make sure you stop by. Okay, guys, y'all ready to write this down? Remember this. Make sure you stop by the Mini Truckin Union booth right around the corner to the left of the registration table. You can't miss it, guys. I promise.
If you want the skate decks, Mike, last year theirs went on Friday, I heard, and
yes, sir.
They're epic. The artwork is the nod. Jason Bell has told us this. It's a nod to Matt Long's Envoy back in the day. So, his Blazer, and then, he had the Envoy. But the Blazer itself, it's a nod to it. So it's pretty cool. Now, Mike, you mentioned lining up on the streets. I mean, that's cool, though, right? I mean, you could, Saturday morning, line up for, 3 miles?
Unfortunately, this year, the one thing that they told Jason Bell and staff that he is not allowed to do is block that highway. So we cannot line up on the highway going to the show. So just hang out at the hotel and just wait or keep cruising until that line is not there. Do not create a backup on the highway, guys, this year. We cannot do it.
Mike, I got this last one. Last year when I pulled out of there, I actually let my truck off at the motel right across the street, and then I was able to take the truck and trailer down the trailer parking. So I kind of, you know me, Mike, I'm very skeptical, right? Like when I see magic, like I try to get pissed and say, no, I'm not going to believe it because it's fake. But like, I just don't understand I don't just accept the entertainment, right? So when I go down, I see these signs, and I'm like, well, what if this is fake trailer parking? And like, what if some guy just put the sign there, and then he's gonna tow my truck? And everybody had to say, yo, ODB, no, dude, you're overthinking it. This is the trailer parking. It says it on the flyer. Trailer parking. There are 2 lots across the street from the show, and one beside the Mexican restaurant. There's lots, and they'll be marked. Be sure to respect, obviously the grounds and stuff. Mike, it's that simple. I left my truck locked and loaded with the trailer right down there, and it literally was like maybe a 2-minute brisk walk Sunday morning when I got out of there. I mean, that's pretty cool, right?
Bro, and you can't miss the Mexican restaurant. It's the only Mexican restaurant on the strip. So, guys, it's real convenient, real close. So make sure, remember, no trailers on the showgrounds can enter the showgrounds after Thursday.
Now, I know some of you are going to hear this afterwards, and you're thinking, hey, guys, we already know this. But listen, seriously, it's not just for this show. Think about it. One thing I love to do is I've got some contractor garbage bags, right? If you've got a club or you got a chapter and you guys are going to be there, think ahead. Now, there's going to be garbage cans there. But listen, Sunday morning or Saturday when you pack up, pick your trash up. Okay, it's a pet peeve of mine. We always have to book out, of course, early Sunday morning, unfortunately. But it's one of my pet peeves to look around and go, you know what? Make sure all the trash is gone. I want it to be as clean as when we pulled up with no trash left. And Mike, as a show promoter, working with John at EBGD, Eastbound Get Down, how important it is to keep things fresh and clean because you don't want to stay there till Sunday at 10 o'clock picking up other people's garbage.
Oh, you are absolutely right. And it's only the right thing to do, guys. You don't do it at your home, so let's just treat it like it's your own.
You can follow Mini Nats, MINI, Nats, just how it sounds. That hashtag, we'll be using that one. We'll also be using Mini Truckin Nats, which are the 2 main hashtags that'll curate all the content. But again, if you turn on post notifications on Instagram for OLP, you'll get that little ding or at least that notification, that soft notification on your iPhone or Android device, and you can keep up. We are going to be going live a little bit, Mike. We're going to be doing reels, as I mentioned, videos. Oh, by the way, photos. We'll be tagging as many owners as we can. And Mike, when we go to a show and we get to getting them done, when I get them thumbs going on the phone, I mean business, and I want people to be able to, that can't make it out to the show. I want them to enjoy it as well. Jay Bell and his team and all of the enthusiasts out there, they know that, I appreciate everyone kind of just following along and watching the cool shit, man.
Oh, absolutely, brother. And hey, guys, we can't forget a couple other things that are going to be going on at Mini Nats.
Oh, really?
Couple things is on Friday night, we got the free Pizza Friday. That's always goes down over at the Drop and Wear booth presented by the RA guys. Okay. So that's the first thing. Now, Friday and Saturday, there are going to be auction tickets. There are going to be tickets that you can buy that they are auctioning off a Mittler Brothers machine and tool power bead roller. Okay. And you have to be in attendance to win it. And it's, of course, it's going to support the Spreading the Love Foundation. Our boy Sean Rose and David Magatti are going to be there. They are going to be selling the tickets. They're $20 each. You got to get them Friday. You got to get them Saturday before 2 p.m. The auction is going to happen 2 p.m. on the stage Saturday. So make sure you see Sean Rose, David Magatti, which they will be set up over there with OLP, Asphalt Army, Hammered Weekend Wear, and Sean Rose will all be set up together with LMC is going to join us this year as well. So make sure you see one of those two guys and get your tickets to have your chance to win that bead roller. Same bead roller that Sean Rose uses, they're going to be auctioning it off this year. And another cool thing, Feltham Fab did the trophies again this year, the best ofs. Absolutely killed it. I mean, he just keeps getting better and better every single year. So you got your best ofs, and then you got the top 75. And so Welch's Chop Shop did those, and you can't go wrong with both of those guys. They do great jobs. And guys, you can't forget what's going down Saturday. Jay, tell us a little bit about the VIP party that's going to happen Saturday.
Yo, VIP, kick it. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I know I don't have it, Mike, but you know, Mike, from coming from South Florida, when you hear Yo VIP, what do, Mike?
Let's kick it. I start dancing, dude.
Dude, I want to see the worm. Shannon told me back in the day you'd win all the dance contests. But listen, on Saturday at 4:30 to 6:30, many of you have asked. I've got people beating down the door to buy skate decks and everything in advance. Mike, I'm hawking these on the side, dude. And I've already, saying, making like 600, you know what I'm saying? But I can't tell you that. But listen, dog, it's going down. And here's the cool thing. It's going to be the fine folks at Asphalt Army, Hammered Weekend Wear. Oh, by the way, DJ Mays spinning on the ones and twos, and Sean Rose. But Mike, what kind of barbecue is it?
Actually, it's not barbecue, Bubba. It's Molloy's barbecue, but he is making tacos for us.
Dude, the tacos are going to be off the hook. So here's the way you kind of look at it. Mike said it a minute ago. Gallivant on over to the Mini Truck Union booth, get your stuff, but come to OLP, come to Asphalt, come to Hammered. We've got a set amount, the 3 brands. So again, you're going to want to support the show first. Then you come over to Asphalt Army, Hammered, Weekend Wear, or OLP. You purchase $30 minimum, and then you ask for a VIP badge. Now, if you spend $60 or you spend $30 at Asphalt and $30 at Hammered, you ask for a badge at each. You got 2 badges. If you spend $60 at OLP, you ask for 2 badges. It's that simple. But, Mike, they get a meal out of it. So the cool thing is, not only is it an ice-cold drink, it's an awesome meal with the tacos, but there's also going to be entertainment. We're going to have our kind of VIP experience set up, photo ops. We're going to have DJ Mays spinning. And, Mike, one of my favorite things is Sean Rose Metalworks. You said it earlier. He likes to kind of float around, do a little bit of the bead rolling. It's just a good atmosphere, dude. And for Jason Bell and team to allow us to do this and kind of bring the camaraderie together is amazing. And, Mike, why did we push it up 30 minutes this year?
Well, obviously we pushed it up 30 minutes because we want everybody to be able to come over, enjoy themselves, get themselves a nice meal, hang out, and have a good time, but then also be able to get out there and go and cruise. Because obviously we all know one of the best things about mini nats is being to go out there is you're able to go out and cruise. So guys, that's why we set it 30 minutes earlier to where everybody has a chance to be able to come over, hang out, chill, and then go and cruise with everybody else.
Yeah, it's going to be an amazing weekend. Of course, the disclaimer on the schedule that's in the Facebook event page says all times are subject to change. But, of course, they're going to be announcing things if they have to. We don't anticipate any changes. But, Mike, just to be able to get people together, and it goes to remind me how much support there is for the scene. There's a lot of brands out there, and I love when they come by and they support one of us. But we also try to give back. And when you add up the cost of some of the food and the drinks and some of the experience things that we'll have going on, it's not cheap. But it's a way for us to give back very much so, like you said, Drop 'em Wear, doing what they do on Friday. Now, Mike, I did want to mention this. On Friday, some of the folks are going to be able to hear this. They're going to wake up and listen. Mike, we're dropping something fresh, dude. 20 years ago, Charles Armstrong, the kid, finished his time machine truck, the Toyota, the Epic truck. We, for the first time, this truck will be on a shirt and all of the merch that you love. Now, Mike, this time we flipped the script a little bit, right? So can you just mention how we're going to do a pre-sale in the near future on some of the stuff?
Well, the way we did it this time, and you can thank Jay at Mini Nats when you pick it up, is we, instead of dropping a shirt and dropping all the merchandise all at one time, we're going to drop the skate deck, with this awesome artwork from Graphic Disorder and stickers and banners, and it's going to be available at Mini Nats. So make sure you guys come over, see us, stop by the OLP booth, and pick yours up before they're gone. Because our boy Joey over at Get Decked sent us a proof the other day. Jay teased you guys. Wait till you see the whole damn picture. I think Jay might drop it on Friday. I don't know yet. But, guys, you are not going to want to miss this. And you guys are going to love it. Absolutely love it. So definitely look forward to being able to put this out there for everybody. And then once we get back from Mini Nats, we'll drop a new shirt on you guys.
Yeah, we'll have tank tops. We'll have, of course, the fan favorite hoodies, and then the all-time favorites are the shirts. So we're super excited. Thank you so much to the entire Subculture family, as well as Charles Armstrong. I know he's very tight with Lance and so many folks. But to be able to do this shirt, this truck, this artwork on a shirt 20 years after it was finished is truly amazing. And Mike, when I said no one was going to believe it, Charles will confirm, as far as we know, it's never been on a flyer, it's never been on a shirt, so it's an amazing experience. And by the way, Mike, you know we snuck in the Time Machine, DeLorean, well, not DeLorean, we snuck in the Back to the Future theme, Save the Clock Tower. I'll have the tin can there. And I'll be asking people for a donation to help save the clock tower. You know that tower was hit how many years ago? By lightning, okay? So you can save the clock tower. So, Mike, dude, I feel shot out. But, man, we covered a lot in a short amount of time. And I am so excited. And even if you're not going to Mini Nats, I guarantee there's someone at home going, damn, I'm going to Mini Nats next year.
But wait, there's more. Hey, Jay, guys, you don't want to miss Mini Truckin Thursday, Twitch, DJ Maze, The Custom Scene, OLP, LMC, Mini Trucker Cult. We're all going to be together this weekend at Mini Nats, and we're all going to be bringing you guys something real special. So make sure you guys, Thursday and Friday, pay attention. I don't know exactly the times because we've talked about times, but we're all going to make it work. But just stay tuned to social media, and you're going to see all the podcasts coming together, and you're going to see DJ Maze Twitch, and we're going to be lighting it up, and we're going to be bringing all kinds of good stuff to you guys. So Thursday, Friday, pay attention. And if you're not at Mini Nats, make sure you're on social media because you don't want to miss it.
Real deal. So want to just thank a couple more folks, but Mike, as we wind this down, I do want to say, do you have anything else to cover with Mini Nats before I just mention a couple of the epic things that happened in 1985, Mike?
Bro, I have nothing else to say. Just can't wait to see everybody. And, man, Scotty the Body, can't wait to see you and your girl. Y'all are dropping some really cool shit this weekend. Look forward to seeing it. Guys, make sure y'all check this stuff out over there. Scotty the Body's coming. He's coming hard in the paint, baby. Can't wait to see it. So be on the lookout. And he's got this tracker thing, too, that I think his wife's bringing. And it's definitely changed a little bit.
It's on the rise, dog. You know what I mean?
It's definitely on the rise. So be on the lookout for those two things as well. And I'm sure there's going to be a whole bunch of other stuff that's going to be on the rise at Mini Nats. And, guys, can't wait to see you guys. With that being said, the mayor is out of here.
Take care, Mike. We out ya. Peace, man. So as Mike dips out, 1985, I could do a whole episode on just this epic year. You guys know it was the perfect year for Back to the Future to come out because the symmetricalness, I'm going to make that word up, the symmetry of 1985, back 30 years was 55, forward 30 years was 2015. How epic. But according to whenitwascool.com, love this site, the top 10 movies of 85 as ranked at the time of this writing by the IMDb. Number 1, Goonies. If you know me, you know I love the Goonies. Grinder TV, Brian even did a nod shirt and to the Goonies, and it's pretty cool. Check it out, grinder-tv.com. But the Goonies, Back to the Future, epic. We could do a whole nother episode on BTTF. So many more things I've learned about it. And if you've been listening to this podcast for a while, you know that we had Brad Gilmore on, and Brad is the host of Back to the Future, the podcast, which is super cool. The Breakfast Club, which I'm surprised Mike knew that one. Rocky IV. My wife loves this movie. Dolph Lundgren. He was, of course, in He-Man as well. But Teen Wolf, Mike mentioned it earlier, epic. National Lampoon's European Vacation. Silverado. Pale Rider. Legend. A Young Man Must Stop the Lord Darkness. Not my favorite movie, but pretty cool. Legend. And then Real Genius. Teenage geniuses deal with the abilities while developing a high-powered laser for a university project. Sounds just like an 80s movie. But that's literally all I'm going to cover for 85. I mean, it's been kind of a lot that we've covered, but there's a lot of cool stuff. You can go on whenitwascool.com or when it was cool, just Google that, and then search 1985, and you'll see other things. Ronald Reagan's second term, We Are the World, the Coca-Cola switches the formula, different things that happen. But from a sports perspective, wrestling, movies, songs, Live Aid, the wreckage of the Titanic was located by Dr. Ballard, which I'm not related to him as far as I know. The Super NES video games released in Nintendo Entertainment System. I mean, just so much cool stuff. Not Super NES, Super Mario Brothers. But I want to thank... for the 1985 overview, I want to thank two folks. Garage Gear Clothing. They're also going to be at Mini Nats. Now, Garage Gear Clothing, of course, is part of that Lone Star Throwdown family. Please go by there. Let them know that you're a big supporter of OLP, and let them know that we sent you. They'll take care of you. They also should have the West Coast Influence DVDs and Blu-rays. Let Radar know that you heard on our Lifestyle Podcast. You could pick those up and you can save a few dollars in shipping. Get them at Mini Nats, okay? I'm going to do a video while I'm there. We have a few copies, and I thank Radar for everything that he's done. Let him know that you want a part 2 or a remix, okay, of the West Coast Influence. Of course, if you are not going to be at Mini Nats, go to minitruckfilm.com and order a copy. They are great folks. That was a lot. We're just under an hour. Thank you for always listening. I know some of you are thinking, man, they're getting a little shorter, but we're just keeping things going. We do have a lot of cool guests lined up. I talked to Ruben the other day. He says, what's up, everyone? The Booka. He's been busy. Chris at CS Metalworks has been working the team hard, and they're putting out some killer stuff. And that reminds me, if you need air suspension components, hit up CS Metalworks. It's cs-metalworks.com or CS Metalworks on Instagram. Let Chris know that we sent you, and he'll take care of you the best he can, from bags to fittings to universal air products. He will get you squared away. I'm sure we forgot stuff. There's some things in my little folder here that I want to cover. There's just not enough time. We got to get this episode out. We're going to be gallivanting, as we said earlier, to Mini Nats this weekend. So be safe. Turn on those post notifications for OLP. And if we forgot anything, we apologize. Thanks to all of our great folks that partner with us. Stay on the rise. We out you. Peace.